Hello guys, welcome back to Inhumane Monster. So today I'm going to give you a bit of a talk about the film It of 2017, which I went to see yesterday. So I'm going to give a little bit of a review, what my thoughts on it. But I will kind of keep this very spoiler free, so don't worry about that. I'm not going to be talking too much about the spoilers. Although, to be fair, the spoilers should be quite well known by now. You know, considering it was a book and a mini-series. So, hashtag it's about a clown. Not really. Right, no more spoilers. Get on with it. So I went into it quite underwhelmed because I was a bit like, oh, another although it's another remake as such, but it's another remake. And the horror film gimmicks, which I will talk about a bit later in this video. But I think I ended up quite impressed after the end of it. I mainly watched it to see what the hype was about. Did it live up to it? So everyone was like raving about it, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll give it a try. I thought it was very well put together. It was very cinematically stunning. All the effects, although I think they overdid it on CGI, and some of the parts were definitely more made for, you know, 3D rather than 2D. I do think it was very well put together in the end, so the end product was definitely very good. You kind of come out of the film, I think you kind of come out of the film being having an unsettled feeling, and not that I'm scared of anything that's in this film. Like, I don't feel fear clowns, the dark, all of that rubbish, you know. Horror stereotypes. But you do have, like, you just a bit on edge when you come out. Like, I obviously, when I came home, I walked from the bus to my house, and it's, you know, it's just, you're a bit more like wary of things around. Which is a good thing. That's what you want from a horror film, for you to be on edge, because that's the whole point of a horror film. So overall, I would give it like an 8, maybe even 9 out of 10. You know, it's a very good horror film, considering what horror films we've had lately. It's a very good horror film, so I would definitely recommend watching it. But now, I'm going to go from that bit of topic, which, like I say, it's an unspoiler review, but I definitely say watch it, to talking about the horror film genre, because what I did have a realisation when watching this film is I don't have a fear of jump scares. I'm just immune to them. I was saying about how I think all the horror games and horror films are I'm just not bothered by them at all. I kind of, you know, I'm anticipating, oh, it's coming, and it comes. You're like, oh, this thing that just doesn't seem to get me at all. I'm just not fazed by something jumping out. So I don't know if you've ever seen on certain people's gaming videos, no name said, so all the comments have said, oh, when are the jump scares? And then they do put the times in the descriptions, and I just don't really, okay, I know some people get really freaked out by it, but I still don't get it. Because what's the point of a jump scare? You're going to know when it's coming. Also, if you're going to watch a video of a jump scare, that's a whole nother thing. Although, what I do like with it is that, although it is definitely a lot more explicit than its mini-series, which it's going to be, because it's the rating of it for one, plus that was more family friendly, you can say it's but it was meant for more of a family friendly genre. But obviously it showed a bit more death in it, and there was a bit more blood and gore, but that's what I like, that it's not overrun with gore. Like when you talk about the Saw films, they're just over the top on gore. It's gore, and I don't know, I think because I'm not fit, blood's not one of my things, but I think horror films live off that a bit too much. So overall, I do think horror films, to be a successful horror film, need to just be a bit more psychological. I think that's the way to get someone, is with a psychological thriller. It's how you kind of get in their head, and you just, you know, keep them on edge, you know, because they're not sure, is this real, is this fake? And it's just the way to go, you know, you go through the fear. Take a book from the Scarecrow. Fear. Nothing to fear but fear itself. No, but definitely it's all about in here. And overall, this film did hit that, because that is what a lot of the film was about, was the fear of the kids. And I definitely think a lot of films need, don't know, I think it was just, like I say, obviously it did have jump scares, it did have gore, it was explicit, it did have psychological, but I think it kind of fit all four quite right. It didn't have too much of one or too much of the other. So I think we need to do a lot more. Horror films just need to be a bit more, take away the gore factor, well, not take away the gore factor, but focus on other things. So not just, yeah, the guts are coming out, great. It's not scary after a while. So, like I said, I was definitely fairly impressed by it. Definitely a film I'd recommend to go and watch. Definitely a film I'd go and watch again. You know, I thought all the losers, all the kids really, nothing, all the acting was brilliant. I thought Pennywise was like he's still one of the best. That's what I think is different about this one and the miniseries is, in the miniseries, I'd say the only thing worth watching it is for Tim Curry's Pennywise, but I think this film, it's everything, it kind of is all fits a lot better, but that might be because of the rating it's got, that they can push it that bit more. So I'm quite glad about that too. And I'll leave it with, okay, I know I said no spoilers, I'll leave you with one spoiler that I'm excited for number 2. So hopefully we'll have, you never know, 27 years time. But yeah, I'll be excited for that. And hopefully it'll be good. Right, so, yeah.